touche. Bro, this looks good in here, doesn't it? Those rosy cheeks of Benjamin. And here's where the war side of my mind comes in. Say it how it is, because that's just my point of view. I'm going to do it right because Biden can't, because he's a punk bitch. That's why you going loose. Give China all the right reasons to dig what the rare earth minerals. You say we can't because you want us to be a rare earth pinnacle. I'm on some America first because that's the right one. You gonna act like you want us to go underground and then you're gonna want to fight someone. It's not right because you's a cheated little hoe. That's why you need to get the military up at the White House and saying we trying to fight a domestic terrorist when you is one. You and little Hunter Biden gonna want some more Chinese underage children. Put that on your Apple laptop and tell the FBI, don't look at this one. They gonna ignore that more than a magnet with another opposite end, because you would opposite from the right reasons. That's why you should be inside of a pen. Throw away the key like Epstein. Shut down the cameras. We don't want this one to be seen. That's what the Clinton Foundation said right before they said make this one quiet because he's going to tell everyone about our ass. No asking questions with this dude. He put up Jen Psaki, said we going to circle around and then we'll get back to you. Acting like we're going to put a lid on it because we don't want anyone to say anything that we can't say on camera. Huh? I'm right here in broad day, ready for anything. Want some Creole? Hit me up on some replay. I ain't gonna get played off some naysay. You gonna act twice before you think right. I just do it the first time and say, y'all past your prime. On prime time, on pay-per-view, can get me right on an upset. I don't even gonna say it's you. You can hold your breath and think you're gonna ut you. But for the first time, I choose is gonna be what's right, because you gonna lose. Anytime without the daylight, if you're gonna close that up, you're gonna need some act right. I'm scared of dead bodies because I've never seen one and I don't want to. And on TV, I know that they're hidden in a lot of places when people get angry and then they become scared of what they did. The thing I'm sitting on is a lid, and it's an open vessel under it. In the desert, there was once a body found in something that looked just like this. And so I had the right to know if there is something decomposing, such as a body in any place of anywhere when walking on the land. If you have an issue with thinking that I shouldn't be able to know that, I would truly be honored to hear why I should not have that ability. Wherein crime is running rampant, people making bad decisions left and right. I think that I have the wits about me to stop dangerous acts before they occur. But if I don't, I think that I deserve the right to try to get closure for anything that might be left wide open, like unsolved crimes, because I can be a crime stopper probably better than anyone in the world. And so when Biden says he's going to put a lid on his speech, it means he's leaving early without you being able to question. And so when Jen Psaki says she's going to circle around it means she's not going to answer your question, and so that you can be forgotten by not being called on again. It's a polite way of saying that. No audience member, you know, they come in crowds because they want more. I ain't stop on time because I got the full flex 24/7 on my grind. What's next? Go inside of the middle of the pavilion and say it's an upset. Once I show up, they start showing out. Why I'm behind the business? Because I got my own route. I'm on the back road that's underground. Everything I say float because I get around. I look, and this is like cactuses with no fish tail. You can get a fish head and make it rot from the bottom of the fin. It's gonna go head up like that swell. Once it pop, I get 10 cents in the mix to see that bottom drop. On the flip flop, use a two-sided, make your head spin. Why'd you get excited? Realist on the net, you invited. No friend with crest. I don't need it because you can get me blocked on front of the line. I'll make the rest stop. You can seize and persist. I got 10 reasons why you need to seize, you little bitch. Dirty mouth, what? My mind's clean. I got the freshest on top. I'll make the rest obscene because they haven't heard what you wanted. I'm right upside here. That's why it's weird as Wisconsin. I'm calling out Tony Evers. I see you. You quiet as a bitch because you want a seesaw and make it a thistle. And you stick it with the thorn. That's what I view you. A headache and a pain in your ass because you want Biden to kiss you. Y'all go behind the bench. We not gonna miss you. That's what you say you're gonna do to Trump, but you a bitch, so we didn't even think that you would. So what does adjuvant do? It irritates your internal structure so it can have an adverse reaction. This can be seen like the boards that are loose. Those boards are, they're made loose. Adjuvant would be making them loose. So when the car goes over, it's able to have a direct relation with the rail because the board exposes by popping up and down. Immune system, when it is irritated by adjuvant, it's producing an adverse reaction which opens it up. Is that we've got all these scientists, not only in the USA, all around the world. They get paid all this money and they sit in their laboratories, go back to their office, and they get paid a whole bunch of money to do research. When we need the most, a bug spreading across the land, and we've got this serum, well, an mRNA technology, they're quiet as hell. They're not saying anything of any questions. When you're talking about it, they'll talk about the spread of the bug, and they're not talking about the drug companies pushing it. And so when you get hit with a flag and an exclamation point for questioning it, I mean, there should be a doctor on TV every time someone has a flag and addressing that specific flag of any citizen who gets hit with a flag like that. There's enough scientists for every flag that has ever been said and marked on the internet. If we had that, people could learn from it and ask that question, and so then they could be going and looking around for the it's one size fits all, and then I guess they cut it down for the children to get like a less harsh dose. Troubling, and there needs to be a lot more like talk with the scientists to the community, and that's not a thing. And you get hit with a flag for even mentioning it. That's the opposite of what should be occurring.